this quick.
I have a better idea.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 4 episode 1 and this one is titled Gather Up the Killers. Look, the way it ended, I am so curious and so excited to jump into season 4. So let's just get into it.
It's a beautiful day outside. Streets are packed with tourists. They're drinking beers, they're chasing beads, headed out on the vampire walking tour of New Orleans. Well, we know better. Just like we know that there's a storm coming. This week marks 5 years since the fall of the Michelsons. 5 years of peace.
Huh?
And we paid a high price for that peace.
5 years?
We witches, we earned that peace. And in the next week, as we celebrate our independence, that community will be challenged. Because every year we get visitors. Vampires. Now some of those vampires, they're gonna be well behaved.
I remember her.
Others, not so much. For a long time, we've managed to keep our monsters buried. And now we've got to make sure that they stay buried. Otherwise, we will lose everything that we've built. We will lose it forever.
Okay, so he's not behind the wall anymore, and he's
It's 5 years of
awake.
independence.
It's a big glass.
And old enemies who became new friends. What you didn't mind last time, we mix business with pleasure.
You pay me for information, and I have quite a bit to share. He and his allies believe Haley is the key to finding the rest of the Michelsons.
So Alistair's going
Kinda
after
is.
Haley.
Alistair's here.
Yeah, it's been 5 years. Oh my god. Hey, Hope. Is she a redhead?
Is that her? Let me check.
Her who?
Stay inside.
Grandma?
Well now,
That's cool.
aren't you excited?
Mary, please. After all this time, I am this close to getting
Her
her back.
hair.
We found 6. The last one, the Malro, I thought they were killed off. According to this, there might be one left.
Have you come to told me, Marcel? No. Once I figured you suffered enough, I pulled this out. And on that day, you said a word that I've never heard you say.
Sorry?
Mercy.
Oh.
Why not just kill me? Because I'm not like you, Alistair Duquesne. Word is, might even cause me some trouble.
Is
Now,
that
I
the
could kill
blonde
him,
guy?
But who knows what kind of war that might start. I would rather convince him to get into line. You're gonna tell me how. So, how do you want this to go?
Pride was always Alistair's weakness. Even before I turned him, he was a vain aristocrat.
She's cute.
Keep your guard up. Stay moving. You smell trouble, you run. Those folks back there, they had plenty of life. But you need to stay alive for your little girl.
Everything I do is for her.
You're a vampire.
I know. Yeah, I got the teeth and everything.
Adam, say you're sorry now. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, Mr. Vampire.
Thank you for all of this.
Oh, well, Just trying to make sure everybody's stocked up so they'll stay in their home and out of the quarter, at least for the next week. You know.
Well, it means a lot. You looking out for the covens.
I may be going out on a limb here, but she's into you.
Maxine.
Fun, cool, ridiculously gorgeous single mom? Yeah. But hey, if you'd rather be a monk the rest of your life.
Come back for dinner tonight.
Vincent, you deserve to be happy.
Now, 5 years ago, you made him suffer. And you tell us that he suffers still. And yet, we have no proof. But now the only thing that prevents him from returning to wreak untold havoc is your word.
I have him right where I want him.
My witch advisors suggest that his life is linked to some powerful immortal force. Now, I believe that to be Klaus himself.
That's an interesting theory.
Klaus's blood will allow us to confirm that link. And if true,
how about we settle this tonight? The Michelson compound. Midnight.
You look like you're having fun. What's the occasion? I just finished my residency, which makes me an official ER doctor. Congratulations. Thanks. Does it help with the guilt, given what you are? What did you say? You better back off right now. I wish I could.
Oh.
I need a favor. 5 minutes outside. I can explain.
You just want a little bit of your blood, or your venom, or whatever. No. You're gonna try, bitch. She's not gonna. What the fuck, dude? Haley! Oh.
Do not do that again.
I was just gonna say, what are you doing, Haley?
I'm not here to fight you. We don't have time for that.
You think I don't know? The day after I bit Elijah, he should have died. But his side line is still out there. So I had Vincent cast a spell to figure out how that could be. It turns out the lives of your siblings are anchored to you.
You don't know, Alistair. To defeat him, you need me.
You're offering me a deal.
One you cannot dismiss. Alistair and his ilk loathed me because of my strength. Now they loathe you. Creatures such as they respect only one language, and I speak it fluently. Release me, and I will lay waste to the lot of them.
Are you about to start a war? No, if this goes the way I expect, I won't have to lift a finger. All I need from you is a boundary spell. Anyone can enter, no one can leave.
When do I get to go? As soon as I know it works.
Freya.
Freya.
Hey, girl.
Are you okay? Did you get the ingredients? Good. Then we can begin. If I can't turn all that into a cure, Elijah and Cole are going to die.
You wanted him, you got him. The sword that you gave me now laced with my venom. One slice will draw Klaus's blood and deliver the slow, agonizing death that he deserves.
took a long time, but we finally caught you.
Or maybe I just stopped running.
I will find your daughter, and when I do, I will eradicate your malignant bloodline from this earth.
No, you're not.
Well, come on. Meet your maker.
Well, that is a nasty bite. The good news is, We have the cure. You see, keeping Klaus alive does come in handy. I keep him for his blood, in case the wolves get out of line. I keep him as collateral, in case his family comes back. I keep him because I can. I put him down. I kept him down. Does anybody have a problem with that? All right, then.
Give up now, and we'll end this quick.
I have a better idea.
She's so fucking badass.
Did it work?
Hopefully. Can we keep all of these venoms for other times, maybe? Elijah? Elijah! 5 years! Oh my god! Okay, I got chills. I got chills. I guess I care about them after all.
I had a friend once, Ken.
She believed with all her heart that you had some good left in you. And I don't understand why it is you are so hell-bent on proving her wrong.
Now, please tell me. How is my niece?
She's amazing. She's healthy, happy.
In danger.
The perfect little girl. And there's just one person left.
Let's go get him.
Klaus?
Why else keep me in such close proximity? You need me. If only to keep from becoming the monster you fear yourself to be. You need me, Marcellus, because deep down inside, you are me.
He never came home. I've looked everywhere.
Oh, sweetie, are you okay?
I had a bad dream.
Oh.
Okay, so I wish I paid a little bit more attention to when they were first talking about that symbol, because I think it was about the witches. Like, is it a special coven of witches? I really don't know, but I guess it's still supposed to be a mystery. I just don't really remember what they said about it. But yes, we will have to learn more about it, of course. So I took notes so that every episode I'm caught up. And whenever we just stick with the Vampire Diaries for 10 episodes in a row and we come back here, I'll, at the 6th episode of season 4, I won't be lost. So I will be taking notes. And I did this episode and oh my god, what a strong episode. I loved it so much. From Haley being totally badass, hell-bent on making things right and bringing Hope's family back. Loved it. We saw her change into her wolf form and she is a menace. She's deadly. And it was so cool to see her fight like that because I don't know what people think, but they always seem to think that they can take her on, but you can't. So yeah, that was such a good scene, and her transforming into the wolf and killing everyone, amazing. Loved it. And then her reunion with Elijah, because I know that I mentioned at some point that I wasn't really into Haley and Jackson. I didn't hate Jackson. He was to me he was forgettable, but I think he was meant to be. you know? He wasn't meant to be like her true love, but still he didn't deserve to die, and he was still a good guy, but I wasn't really into them. And then I feel like the Elijah and her thing, I was just like over it as well, because I was like, well, you're kind of trying to make me believe like Haley and Jackson, but then you keep bringing Elijah, and like I just didn't, the way they did it, I guess it just like made me like lose interest. But this episode though, seeing the reunion, knowing that it's been 5 years, I don't know, but I think I'm a little bit more on board with it, because I guess I can actually see that, you know, the connection they had, and they both told each other that even after all this time, they still feel that way about each other. So yeah, I can say that I'm on board with it now. Also, Marcel, as smart as ever, he made this whole plan. We weren't like in the know of what he was going to do. We just know that there was some kind of plan like in place. But he like set it up for Klaus to bite the guy and then be like, well, that's why I keep him, because we have the antidote with his blood, you know? So he can cure people if the werewolves get out of hand. So I think it was a good way, like it was a really smart way, because even that other girl said, people now, half of the people love you and the other half fear you. So I think it was a really good way of like keeping Klaus alive. And Freya, yes, the last thing I want to mention is Freya. She is terrifying, and the way, like, it just reminds me every time that she didn't get to grow up with that family, and now that she found it, she can't, like, she'll protect it at any cost. And she is the eldest, right? She's the eldest child in the family, so I guess that's where her like protective side comes in a little bit more, and I love that. I love to see it, but it's terrifying. Freya brought everyone back. She's amazing. This was really good. What a season opener. I just love the originals. They always have like these freaking amazing episodes, amazing openers, and I can't wait to see what season 4 has in store. So that was season 4, episode 1, Gather Up the Killers. It was amazing. So I will see you guys for the next episode, and thank you so much for watching.